What is up? What is up? What is up? All right, we're back. Back here and out of war. I'm a little out of breath. We're back here again though and out of war. As you can see, I've done a fair bit of work when it comes down to cutting out and fishing up this bench. I left a little bit of work so y'all could see that I haven't done everything off camera. Yeah, I have been doing too much. But I was gonna post a video Sunday. Could a video post it Sunday? Our fiber kind of went down Saturday night. Had water in the thing on the connectors. But long story short, it just broke. Monday, I was gonna try again, but the guy was a little late getting out. So by the time he had it all finished, it was 8 o'clock. Didn't have enough time to post, to create, edit, post. So here we are, Tuesday. I don't know what date it is, but we're gonna do a take 2 on episode. What would this be? 5, I think. Episode 5 of our Out of War series. As you see, the ground's pretty unlevel. I tried to run the dozer there, and that just did not end well at all. But also you see we have 5 or 7,000, $700,000 essentially, and I still have more gold in here that I need to smelt. But I've been pushing a lot of yards lately. I did all this with a loader, and I got thinking, do I keep on saving, or do I get one of these small dump trucks to run hauls with? Or am I just at the distance where I can just keep on going back and forth? Thinking keeping going back and forth, but I'd ultimately like to get a bagger for all this. But the smallest bagger, I guess it's a bucket wheel, but is $4,000 or 4 million. I left off 3 zeros. And currently we don't have that much money, and I'd like to get like the medium size. We're not even close. So next step, either we get another, we either get another dump truck, or we get the next size up later. I forgot my buttons. I'm thinking big loader, dump truck, depending upon how far back we push this cut to. But I'm also thinking if we get a dump truck, whenever I cut that cut, we can also run an excavator. And an excavator will speed up more speed when it comes to running back and forth plant. I'm on the wrong setting here. So I don't quite know. So I'm kind of looking out for y'all's opinion, maybe, if I don't make a split-second decision midway through this video. Because this video is going to be a little bit longer. Since I have fiber, I can upload more videos now. And I figured out what was wrong with farm sim. It ended up being one of my mods that corrupted my entire farm sim. I don't know which one, so I just deleted every single one of my mods. My farm sim is back to normal functioning order. So eventually get all of our mods back, or most of them. And we'll get back. But Grandpa's farm, unfortunately, Dunzo, I deleted the save by accident, and I was just never going to get any of those mods back. So we may do like a Walter's farm, where I try to just continue, like, see how big my farm can get on the standard, with like just like a truck and a chainsaw or something like that. Like one truck, one guy, one truck, one chainsaw type stuff. That may be a thing. That kind of sounds interesting, fun to watch. I remember like a long time ago when I saw someone do it in like Ep5 I may try to figure out a way to do that. That sounds fun, and then work it into a logging, or not logging, a farming thing. But overall, though, I think these videos have been doing progressively better, and I've been enjoying making them. Do want to say thank you to all 34 of y'all that are subscribed. It means a lot to me. It's a big milestone. Next milestone is going to be 50 subs. That'll be big whenever we hit that. Pretty much start trying to get more dirt bike videos, but those won't be coming out till like another week or so because we gotta wait till the fiber line gets buried in front of our house because we have a quarter mile long driveway, and they have to Spectrum, our provider, has to come out and do the whole burial process of the line. So what we have right now is kind of temporary. We'll eventually get permanent fiber optic. But we currently have the 500 megabyte, which is a little statistic for everybody that knows that might know about that. We were once rocking 24 down. I think it was like 1.2 up. That's why I had a horrible posting schedule, horrible like video posting times in general. Now I have 571 down and 23 up. So videos post basically essentially right when I want them to. I'm also just trying to hit the midpoint like 5 o'clock whenever everybody gets off work or everybody's done with sports and stuff. So, again, no golf videos, unfortunately. Of course, they're having a member tournament where I wanted to play, so that's gonna get pushed back again, probably to next weekend, maybe. There'll probably be a video Friday, a couple videos Friday, maybe. I may try to push like a farm sim and an out of war video, because I'll be getting out of school early, since it's a whole 8th grade day, where I can leave after 12 and be counted, and it be excused. So definitely am looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to the end of the year too, because I'm gonna finish out with essentially all A's. My final exam, one class might wreck me. But also, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. I'm gonna try not to put time lapse in really often. I'm just gonna keep on talking, make it silent for a minute or so. Just because I kind of run out of things to talk about. Let me know though. I'm thinking about doing like some Hunter Called Wild videos. Maybe hitting up my whitetail grind or one of those, because I'm yet to get a diamond whitetail yet. I'm like 300. No, I'm like 100 kills in, but I'm not fully herd managing it. I'm not doing it to its fullest potential. I'm still kind of new to that whole deal. I only have 80 hours in the game. This game I have close to 200, I think. I have a lot more in, I have a lot more hours in this game. And then I want to do some SnowRunner content, but I'm kind of trying to figure out how I want to go about that. Do I just want to run through the maps, get all the cool trucks and stuff, and then end it? Or do I just want to do a full grind through? Not totally sure about that one yet. May try to get some friends on for it. So there's a couple things that may be upcoming. But I'm definitely going to try to start posting like 2 long-form videos a day, maybe like a dirt bike short or golf video or something, golf shorts or something. I was thinking about doing the stock garbages, because I find it pretty interesting, all over the board, essentially, because I hit a 9 iron 147, I drive like 265, so it's kind of all over the board. And I could be totally wrong, it's just kind of my guesstimations. I'll get right back up so far for that. May also do a ATS video, so that'd be kind of interesting just to see how it does on the channel. Again, though, I'm still kind of experimenting. I know my 2 dirt bike YouTube shorts is really decent for my channel size. Still, I'm trying to figure out why my when I posted my friend doing technical range picker, they say, well, still trying to figure that one out. So my most popular video on my channel. Um, let's see here. Again, now I'm trying to, now that I see money really starting to go up here, I'm thinking I am going to invest into a dump truck and eventually an excavator. Because looking at the height of the cut, this only goes up to like right about there. And that's going to be a really reach, and it's going to be extremely inefficient. So if I could probably run an excavator, fill a dump truck decently moderately quick, I might try to do that. I'm still new to excavators in this game. I'm not the best, because I don't have dual joysticks yet. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna go about getting those. I want to get some domestic farm state, because I can do a lot with those. Alright guys, seeing that we're gonna just keep on doing this back and forth here, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into another time, our first time lapse of the video, and we'll see how much I can knock out in, I think a half hour in real life here. I'll typically do like an hour long, and I'll edit it down, so without further ado though, let's go ahead and jump into that time lapse. Alright guys, coming out of that time lapse, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to load up my smelter sector with all that gold ore that is in our sluice box currently. So we can go ahead and get that processing underway and start making more money since we have a lot of gold to say the least. How much do we have? I have 5 smelters. I need small silicon. We'll do like 350 gold. All gold in here. And we'll do 225s. No, we can. Yeah, we can do 25. Okay, there we go. Put that there. Oh, sweet, one of our diamonds. Nine. Alright, we got some diamonds. We'll do 2. We'll just stop. That's about. We'll do that here. No, how much do we have for rubies? Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll do. And then we'll just do the rest silk in here. So now we have that done. Now I've got to go into thinking. I think I want to run the roller over all this. So it'd be better off when we're running back and forth. I still didn't make that jump. But after a little bit furthermore thinking, I do believe I'm going to invest into a rock truck and then hopefully an excavator. Because I'm going to eventually just cut the top of this right here and doze all the way back to that top. I'll probably name it the Colossal Cut because it'll be pretty big now. That's a really decent amount of time to like clear that. This is taking us a good minute, and this one's pushed out pretty far. But what I'm thinking we're gonna do is we're gonna get excavators. Wow, excavators are cheap. I'm just kidding. Where's that? Oh, an 8,000 would be nice. But I think we're gonna end up going with something like a 5,000. Or is there like a 7,000? Wait. That's a 500. I meant like a 2,000 because that has a 7.2 yard and our loader has a 13. That's not really worth it. I need one that has a higher capacity than our loader. 3. That's 13.9. I may pull out a loan eventually. We would just buy something big, but if we get to that's 49. I think that would just one scoop up. Yeah, that wouldn't even stand a chance. So we'd have to do something same size of our loader. Alright, anyway though, let's go ahead and jump into the roller. Let's keep on rolling while I think about that. I don't know though, because the excavator is going to be alternatively a little more efficient once I figure it out than the loader is, because the loader is just time consuming. Yeah, but I mean, as you can see here, I mean, the roll, this cut's as high as the roller. It'd be about double the roller's height. I'd eventually have to bring the roller up there, roll it for the excavators to sit on, so it doesn't slide around, bounce around, and not uneven. But we definitely want something of some size, and I'll probably end up doing a video where I redo our last night handle a little bit more like paper being pushed through, um, redesign it. Kind of want to invest into an excavator now. It's not going to be very efficient because, I mean, it'll be more fast just to run a loader than it would be to run the, per se, excavator. Let's raise that down to the see if we can hook it off that hill. Okay. Because I would like to eventually just like run a bigger 3 like 5x wash plant, maybe a little faster, and make it a 2 or 3 lane, probably 4 lane. Because then I mean, you don't really need a 4 lane. Probably like a 2 lane wash plant. I would like to, like, I want to try to finish off this cut. Let's get to the point where kind of the run is somewhere between where you need a rock truck and where a rock truck's not going to be efficient or effective. So, it's just kind of to the point where it's getting running back and forth. It's getting kind of old, but you can also see kind of where the cut was. Or like that first like knockout was in episode 1, and then episode 2 I messed up. I did a good job there, and then episode 3 saw 4, and episode 2 saw 3. We finished up that one and then knocked in this cut, which I wish I didn't go back as far as I did. I didn't really think that far ahead. Kind of just went with it. And then, probably for episode 6, we'll be finishing this and getting the dozer up on top there. Dozing out that top, and then maybe making an investment in, like, a real nice, like, excavator and rock truck combo. If that's gonna be like $1 million that we don't have. If we have enough for an excavator, maybe a small rock truck, but currently it's not going to be cost effective. And we'll be running a loader anyways if the cleanup crew on the bottom for the excavator, because the excavator won't reach, and I don't really want it to reach. But we'll see. And if I start that cut exactly what it was, that took way too long to knock down with the dozer. I must work at the front of the cut to the back of the cut. Not that pretty. They start closest to that big wall and then work back. Alright. There's probably, what, 2 more passes here. And this will end up being done. I wish the rollers were a little faster, but or big. I would put it with speed if possible. But I'll probably do a video probably tomorrow. It's not going to be an out of war video. It might be a farm sim video. I may get out editing this real quick, posting it and stuff, and maybe I'll put out a farm sim video today. I'm not totally sure if I'm going to be doing that much recording, because I do get burnt out kind of quick if it just gets repetitive real quick, so try not to get burnt out when I'm trying to make decent content too, so you gotta be the best at both worlds. Alright, get this funny in a second, and we're gonna be done with that. If it's anytime back far enough, it's not gonna fight this. Alright, let's go ahead. Okay, so let's start repushing into nothing. Let's go ahead. So these diamonds for 12. Well, there's 30 right now. Rubies are worth a lot more than diamonds. Take all this gold. Alright. There we go. Pick both those. Alright, let's go ahead and jump back in the loader. I'd like though to at least kind of push back to that wall, because we're honestly really close to it. It's just it's getting to be really wide, and it's so close it feels like it's perfect away. So. But I need a good farm sit series. So if you made it this far into the video, maybe consider commenting maybe a good farm sim video. I try to read all the comments and reply, but it's totally like kind of sometimes I'm not at my computer or I'm not looking at my pen. So that'll be. I definitely want to do that. Now, so if you made it this far in the video, maybe consider subscribing and hitting that like button. So that's well appreciated when it comes down to me. But I'm not sure. I probably won't kick into another time lapse, so this video is probably going to be a little on the shorter side. But I'm not totally sure. And big plan, the overall big plan to this though, is we're going to try to make this like a kind of a spiral pit. It's not going to be a perfect spiral pit. We're going to end up using this whole road as a down road into the cut. And I may end up pushing going back further in this mountain even more. I feel like that's not going to be big enough, or if I just feel whatever. But I think what I might end up doing is this plant's probably going to end up moved around a lot. So eventually, whenever we do start running this as a haul road, I'll probably make it like a loop or something that loops it down, or I'll just leave like a section of this up so I can do like a turnaround. But definitely before the video is over, I'm gonna do like a clean out of whatever gold's left up in there and stuff. so we can kind of get our grand total for today's episode. And I'm trying to save up the money so we can invest in bigger equipment. There are a couple things where I just spend money to get on and finish up stuff. I'm also waiting on a side note here. I'm also waiting on a microphone stand. I figure out which one I want to get. But I do have a microphone, so my audio will be improved and it'll be alternatively easier to hear over the equipment. But I've done a couple things in CapCut and a couple other editing or voice editing softwares to make it fast, like sound louder. And been trying to make time lapses better. Been struggling on decent music, so it's gonna be a lot of the same music. Some note. Um. So sick of call I try to get the video. I put about 7. And do some complimentary front wheelies or stoppies. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and start leaving off the video here. We're doing a lot, and this video is gonna be decently. I think it'll be a decent size. We're gonna let that run through real quick and see what we end out with. Again, I'm probably gonna finish up the rest of that off cam, do the rest of that. But let's see. I'll take the rest of it now. Give it that second. I'll take this. We're just gonna take everything that we just have as of right now, and we're just gonna do a big old sell. See what all we end out with. And I'll just go and sell all the raw materials over there. So currently we have 730 gold bars, so that's gonna turn out to be a good bit of money. Alright. Wrong thing. Store. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do diamond ore 2,000, ruby ore 3,000, silicon 2,000, gold ore 9,000. Diamond we got 13,000 for rubies, 9,744 for that silicon. And our big money is going to be 107,000 from 730 gold bars. So that leaves off at a grand total of $975,000 today's. So uh, leaving that off though, that's a decent amount of money for what we've created or really accomplished in today's video. We did not push this back a pretty good bit because that was like my original kind of cut line, you could say, and I pushed it all the way back here. So that's a pretty good amount to say the least. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Be on the lookout for maybe a farm sim video tomorrow, maybe another out of war. Not totally sure what I'm gonna do. I may do like an ATS or something. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one.